Today's vlog brings you a little piece of Benidorm pub history, starting with some footage of what was the old Manchester United supporters bar, the Stretford End, which is located in the Rincon de Leix area along the popular and bustling Quai Londres or London Street. It was an extremely busy bar in its time, as of course not only Man U fans were welcome but everyone, and it opened over 20 years ago, originally owned and run by Dave and Pat from Manchester, who made a great success of it, who eventually went on to sell the lease to Brian and Leslie from Fife, who continued with the winning formula. Situated just in front of the Halley Apartments that tends to attract groups of stags and hens, the bar did well for both food, drinks and sports. However, about 4 years ago, it was sold to the owners of the London bar, which was right next door, whose pub had already featured on the TV programme Bargain Loving Brits in the Sun, and after months of building work, the dual well-positioned venues of the Stretford End and the London bar were merged, reopening as one large cabaret bar, named simply The Pub, featuring live music acts inside, as well as having the advantage of a large sun terrace area to drink and sunbathe on, which was where the original Stretford End bar once stood. The new super-sized pub soon gained a good reputation, both with locals and holidaymakers alike, but then decided to revert the business to just one unit, or locale as it's called here, this being that of the former London bar. The new owners of The Pub said on their official Facebook page that the pub has taken the views and comments of many people on board over the last months and decided the bar is too big and that the atmosphere just isn't happening, and so no sooner said than done than they cut it down in size to make, quote, a more intense, intimate and idyllic venue without losing the charm and character that the pub has built up. Once this happened, the original Stretford End bar stood empty once more, but not for long, with the actual owners of the business and land that it stands on then opening the closed half of the now defunct The Pub as a separate bar, but bizarrely retaining the name sign of The Pub, and they decided to offer line dancing classes, as you'll see at this video at the 3.5-minute mark, attracting a largely Dutch clientele as the owners are Dutch themselves, I believe. However, this new incarnation of the Stretford End was rarely open, and the current situation is that it has now been closed for several months, with the actual structure and main body of the bar having been knocked down and demolished, although the tented area covering the outside terrace and the kitchen area made of chipboard still stands. It's such a shame to see this bar now in rack and ruin, as the premises have so much going for them, with room inside again for what can be a relatively big interior bar, as well as a spacious outside L-shaped terrace, with this plot being one that gets the sun for more hours than nearly all of the others down this street, Quai Londres, as many are blocked by the apartment block opposite, the Edificio Pisces, and a sun-trap area is so important to the success of a Benidorm business, as you can imagine. So it's RIP the Stretford End, the London bar and the pub, or some of it at least, and hopefully someone will soon come along and renovate this now semi-derelict bar, making it rise from the ashes to become a new and popular bar or restaurant and restoring its former glory days of when it was the Stretford End Manchester United supporters bar. If you want to find out about some of Benidorm's most popular hotels, then why not check out my great series of vlogs giving you an unbiased look inside and out. Just search YouTube, Fly on the Wall, followed by the name of the hotel you're looking for, and all the info will be at your fingertips. It's that simple. I hope you've enjoyed today's short vlog, and if you did, please check out some of my other videos which show many other accommodations in Benidorm, as well as taking you on street and beach walks and bringing you loads of local news, updates and reviews on cafes, bars and just about anything else I can think of. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you out and about next time, maybe videoing along some of Benidorm's streets, who knows. Bye for now, take care and adios. Cheers!